Third round of triples action here at the Australian Championships. It is men's triples between Nathan Black and Taelyn Male, South Australia, up against Tasmania. Very much looking forward to this. Mitchell Banks, Ryan Guy Reese and Taelyn Male for Tasmania. Will McFarlane, Scotty T, the man, the myth, the legend himself, and Nathan Black for SA. Val Febo, my name, alongside the one and only Connor Munnings. Connor, welcome to you.
Thanks, Val. Really excited to call this game. And there's a lot that can happen here. Probably a spot for bronze medal playoff in this match, but I've played a lot of bowls with the three Tasmanians, so a lot to talk about. So it should be a great match. We know the class that Nathan Black and Scotty T oozes. Yep,
this is going to be brilliant. Playing together at Adelaide for a couple of years now. Blackie, of course, a two-time MVP at the Bowls Premier League, and so is Scotty T. So both of them have done it at the highest level on the national stage. Scotty, one of the most relaxed characters in bowls. He came up yesterday and he said that he's going to join me in commentary once he's done.
Okay.
Because he said that his bowls aren't going very well at the moment, but I highly, highly doubt that. He was at his entertaining best. He introduced him, or he met Alex and said that he taught me everything I knew. And it's probably true, in fairness. I've learned a lot of Scotty T over the years. I know that he's good at rhyming, he's good at rapping, he's good at a lot of things.
Yeah, he's quite a rapper and connoisseur's Taelyn Male who comes to the camera.
That camera was actually live too, so that's worked very, very well. Taelyn's just stuck his tongue out at us. Lucky it wasn't anything else. That's already a very good start.
So the Tasmania trio, they had a good win this morning, but then faced the rampaging Aaron Wilson this afternoon. In Taelyn's words, they got absolutely spanked. So I can say that safely. And the South Australia team, a bit surprising that they haven't recorded a win yet. Went down to ACT. Harvey McAllister rink just recently by one shot. So both these teams will be looking to get another win on the board, or for South Australia a win. And there's a chance for a bronze medal because ACT now play Aaron Wilson. So Aaron Wilson, you think, will progress to the gold medal playoff unless something completely wrong happens?
Yep. So you would think that if the margin I think is everything now for this competition, because I think if you look at the ladder for Section 2, so Nathan Black is well and truly an opportunity to win this, because if to get through to the bronze medal match, because he can't get into the final tonight, nor can the South Australians. But if he does win by 5 shots, and Aaron Wilson wins his rink, then this South Australian side will go into tonight's bronze medal match.
Yeah.
So it's literally win by 5 shots.
Yep.
And you know that you're in. And hope that Aaron Wilson wins by any margin.
Yeah, for Taelyn, he'll probably just be hoping to win. I mean, if they're to jump the ACT team, they'll need to win by a fair margin.
Well, no, the ACT will need to still beat Aaron Wilson because they've got that win already.
Yeah, I'm saying hypothetically, if ACT win, so let's say they win by 1 shot and they go -3, and Taelyn have to win by 14 to have any chance. So I think Taelyn will be just looking for the win and then hoping Aaron Wilson gets up to get into the bronze medal match.
Yep.
So Mitch Banks leading up for Taelyn Male. Mitch Banks in the New Norfolk Bowls Club was named Player of the Series for Tasmania in the recent sides championships.
With Dylan Fisher as well.
Yep, joint. They both played in the same rinks, and they were the second top rink, I think, in the men's.
Very impressive.
Yeah, Mitch Banks, he's probably one of the best leads in Tasmania. He's a machine. Doesn't say much. Very quiet individual. Lets his bowls do the talking. Handy start. Will McFarlane, you'd like the colour of these bowls, Val? Yellow and black?
I always do. Oh, there's a bit of blue.
Oh, there's a bit of blue, is it?
Yeah, it's more blue than black, like a navy.
Ryan Guy Reese, now applying his trade at the Franklin Bowls Club, was from the powerhouse Kingborough Bowls Club for many years. Started his bowling career down at Franklin, so he's moved back there, a bit of change of scenery. Try and help them get promoted up to Premier Division. It's good stuff from Scotty T.
Scotty drifting through. Scotty using those XGs, the Adelaide Pioneers bowls.
Scotty T close. He's had a good start to the match.
Sorry, I got those mixed up then.
Yeah, Ryan and Scotty have very similar bowls. Ryan's a bit more purple.
Yep, and I was looking at something completely other than that. I was trying to get my schedules done for you for the rest of the week before I leave.
Oh, thank you.
I'm always here for you, Connor.
Taylor Mail. He's probably had a down nationals for him. Only won the one game at the sides. He drew one as well with Lee Schreiner. So you're looking to have a good performance against the South Australian outfit. We know Nathan Black, he loves a indoor rink, indoor carpet. He loves Pine Rivers, King of Pine Rivers.
He is.
Two-time MVP at the BPL when it's held at Pine Rivers. Taelyn just pulling up short again. So South Australia look like they're going to take the first end.
So Nathan Black. 5 is the magic number that will guarantee them an opportunity, winning by 5. So,
well, unless ACT win,
it'll give them the best possible chance, relying on that. That's what that's what I meant and explain myself very well. So 1 to South Australia. First end, we've got 18 ends, and the time limit will be at 2.5 hours. Killed ends are allowed as well. Great to have your company from wherever you're watching from. Luke Turner watching on. St. Mitch is a machine. Douglas Wilcock. Dougie from Bulgaria. Great to have your company.
Yeah,
Ian from South Australia. Yellow ones look like Henselite AFL West Coast bowls. They might just be.
Yeah, Luke, you would know a fair bit about Mitch Banks. Played a lot of juniors together, along with myself. All around the same age, so plied our trade down in Tasmania. I was chatting to Mitch before the game. I said, well done and play of the series. I'm like, it's about your 10th one, isn't it? Didn't really say much. Just gave me a little sly grin.
Yep. Little sly grin, and he knows how good he is. Plenty to get excited about for the rest of the week, that's for sure.
It's a good home from Ryan Guy Race. He'd be used to this type of surface. He had a little roll up before, and he said, oh, it's like Kingborough Rink 3 at Kingborough. Played there for many years. Powerhouse team has won 3 Premier Division pennants in a row. That'll be 2 for Tasmania on the crossover. Well played by Ryan and Mitchie. Taelyn did want me to make mention that both Ryan and Mitch are currently not playing the top division at the moment, so he's playing with 2 B graders.
Jeez, they're doing pretty well. Like he turns his back on this one pretty quick. Playing for Adelaide and also playing Melbourne Pennant for Yarraville Footscray. Flying in. Heading up to Francis Street. Melbourne's west, and it's a good part of the world. Luke Turner saying that he found an old photo of on his phone of you and him.
How do I look, Luke?
Maybe send it to Bowls Australia's Facebook Messenger, and we'll be able to open that live on air, please, Luke, if you could. I'd like to see that. Mick Sweeney watching from WA as well. Great to have your company.
The Moose. So it's a good chance of Tasmania here. Nathan Black just drifting under. Taylor Mail looking to add another shot. On a good track. Just doesn't slow down for him. So it's going to be 4. So big collect for Tasmania.
Yeah, really good start. 4 shots to 1 after 2. 16 ends to go. I believe Luke Turner is going to send this photo through, Connor.
Oh, God. I don't want to see it. The hair will look a bit different.
Find Find out in a sec, I reckon.
We've seen a few jack rolls that ended in the pit today, Val. We saw two in the early game, and Mitch Banks just chucked one in the pit.
These jacks do move.
It is quite different, the speed to roll a jack and the speed to roll a bowl on the surface.
The jacks do fly. You've got to be so much more flinty with them in terms of the weight. A lot of love coming through for Alan Fife's cows as well on social media. So here is Will McFarlane. First bowl of the end, and Mitchell Banks. A couple of Mitchell Bankses in Tasmania.
Yep. Mitch Banks from your Norfolk is playing now, and also Mitch Banks plays at my club at Cremorne. Plays in the state Tasmanian junior side. We were talking before, Val, about the colour of our favourite tops. And you said you don't mind the red and the black. Well, I mentioned the Ulverston one. Well, we've got Taylor Mal wearing it right in front of us. What do you think?
It's not terrible. Feels a bit. I don't know. I can't put my finger quite on it. It feels like there's a lot going on. I think I would slim it down a little bit. There's a lot of picture.
Don't like the robin?
I don't know. It feels like there's just a little bit too much going on. I feel like it'd be red with sort of minor bits of black.
Tails just like, what are they talking about? Oh, yep.
You look great, Taelyn. I like it, though.
I like it.
But, yeah, I think I would keep it like red with little bits of black if I was designing my own.
Yeah. Wrap off on Scotty T.
How can people hear? I'm being so quiet. Am I that loud? Alex next to us is saying, yes, you are. Okay. My God.
It's hard to tell how loud you are when you have the headphones on.
Because I'm speaking so, like, this is so soft for me. This is so soft, Connor. Because we were talking about, like, how's this? Is it loud enough?
You can hear you, yeah. I just took my headphones off.
I don't like this.
I remember at Champions earlier in the week when we were speaking like this. That was so quiet.
Yeah. It was really funny that during the Champion of Champions, we actually had Taelyn on. We were talking about his run to the Champion of Champions 2020 edition in 2021, and we were looking at his draw and who he played, and he had a really tough loss to Adrian Green. We were streaming Katrina Green at the time. Turns out that's her husband. And Katrina could hear everything that we were saying, and we didn't actually see that she looked over at us and had a massive smile on her face. And yeah, it turns out that it was her husband that we were talking about on stream. So I've actually streamed her husband, and her son Jaden now.
Okay.
Almost got the full set with Noah only 9, so we'll get to him soon.
So Tasmania picked up a huge 4 last end, but at the moment they're 2 down in the head. Taelyn with a bit of luck. He has cut out one. This is the one for South Australia.
So, back on the board again. 4 shots to 2. Apparently, Luke Turner has sent you through this photo, Connor.
Okay.
Joy Voss watching on. Well, what a superstar Joy Voss is. Brought us a lot of joy the other day, calling her. She was on fire as a lead. Very enjoyable to watch. Scotty's trying to update the scoreboard with a bowl.
Joy Voss, she could play the series Tasmania as well, so congratulations.
She deserved it. Ian from South Oz saying the Greens, Adrian, Katrina, Jaden and Noah will play at Kapunda. Yes, that's correct, in the Barossa Valley League. About an hour north of Adelaide.
Barossa Valley League. That sounds like a good league to play in.
You could get around that, couldn't you, Colin?
Yeah. Sounds like a good league.
Has this photo from Luke Turner come through yet?
No, it has not.
Who have you sent it to?
No, it might be to my burner account.
Do we even want to know what the name is?
No, it's still Connor Martins.
Oh, okay. Mitch Banks on his way down. Well, that's quite lovely.
Take it to the bank.
Very nice. I was texting our highlights, people. But well done. Good to see that supporting the Northern Territory in here, Connor. You cannot keep this woman away from the green. Colleen Orr. See her in the background, up on the bank watching, or up on near the bar watching with Lynn Hayhow, who joined us on commentary the other day. Yeah. She's unbelievable.
She's been here for at least 6 weeks. Scotty T just changing the head and opening it up a bit for Nathan Black.
Making its way down. There's a question that we'll answer once this bowl lies to rest from This is Ryan Guy Reese. Nice delivery. So, Carlos Gonzalez, A+ for your name, which I love. With the Tasmanian skipper on the phone, is that allowed in this comp? Well, he's probably doing his live scoring because this is all live scored by the players on their phones, which is absolutely fantastic. So all the scores that you're seeing right now are being updated by the players as they're playing, so it's all at your fingertips, ladies and gentlemen. How good is that? Results.bowlslink.com.au or the BowlsLink app, which is free. Nathan Black on his way down. Not quite there. Peter Thornton asking, does the Tassie team have our Riverina Binchooks on the back of the shirts?
I think they're referring to the Olverson Robin.
Yeah. Taelyn Mail telling it to turn harder. Taelyn Mail. That has been fully delivered and stamped.
Yeah, they're not a Binchook, it's the Olverson Robin. Is that why you're saying you didn't like the outfit? Looks a bit too much like a Binchook.
No, I don't actually think that does look like a bin chicken. It's got a one piece on too, Robin. If you have Alex, it's got a onesie, bodysuit. You got to be confident to pull off a bodysuit. And that Robin, that's a rockin' Robin. Come on, that was pretty good, Connor.
It was good.
So, that is two more to, I believe that was Tasmania. Yes, it was. 6 shots to 2 after 4 ends. The 2 ends that South Australia have won been singles. The 2 ends have been multiples for Tasmania. Graham Walker saying, watching from WA, go Sass and Rhino.
Mitch Banks is falling a bit short. His sister is also a star down here in Tasmania. Lauren Banks represents Tasmania in the Open Women's side. Notched up her 50th game during sides.
Wow. It's gone quick, hasn't it? First bowl by Mitch. A little short. Will McFarlane a lot closer. Ian McLean watching on, saying it's a rolling robin instead of a rocking robin.
Rolling Robin,
Yeah,
I like
don't
more.
mind that.
Goes to bowls.
Well, you can rock a bowl over,
You can.
but yeah, rolling is, I think, a much more used term.
So Tassie coming away from the clubhouse have been struggling. We're going towards the clubhouse. They've been going very well. With 4-2 going that way, and this way they have dropped the 1 both times, but they have been more down, and the 2 again down again here. Ryan Guy Reese got Taelyn off his seat.
Good weight.
It's definitely second.
Yep. Scott Thorborn making his way down the rink. 2 of the 3 South Australian skips from sides. Probably gets that in for the first 2. Back up to 2.
Marker indicating 1 to Tasmania.
There you go.
So Ryan Guy Reese.
I thought that was Will McFarlane's.
It does look it from here, but
yeah.
I'm not going to disagree with our paddler. Does Taelyn have the run? He's on a great track here. Scotty T says the last one is the closest, so for Nathan Black, he'll stick to that backhand and knowing that he can't rock it in before his shot. So opportunity to knock his own over, draw underneath. Plenty of options.
Making its way. He's not a mile off.
Needs a drop. It will.
That's it. Taelyn Mayle telling it to turn harder. Ooh. Managed to barge his way through.
I'm not sure who's holding here.
No. I feel like it's a measure. It's close. Has that last bowl gotten in for shot?
It's Nathan Black. Needs to repeat his last bowl.
Don't think he's too happy with it because it's not going to have the legs. So 1 to South Australia. So end for end at the moment, but only singles for South Australia, so might need to get a bit of a wriggle on. Might get our first look at Devonport Country Club at night, Connor.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it because we had a few comments that it's a bit dark in here, and we have talked about the lights that point up on the ceiling. It does look dark on the screen, but it's definitely bright enough to see and bowl. So I'm excited to see what it'll look like at night with no natural light coming in from outside.
It's a bit of a loose start to this end. Can Mitch Banks jump on it? So 18 ends is what we're playing. Two and a half hour time limit, but the way and the speed in which these guys play, definitely not going to have to worry. Ryan Guy Reese. It's number one. Taelyn's a very uplifting skip, isn't he? Can you hear all the positive messages?
Yeah, he's a very good skip. He's just has fun, and I think that's the main thing with bowlers. Just having the confidence in your players, stay positive. Because in the end, you're out there to have fun.
Yep. And Scotty T pops his own up.
Still favourite Rhinos.
Yeah, I think Taelyn's just said that. It's way down. It's going through, but that'll end up in a pretty good home.
I don't think Taelyn would be disappointed with that. I don't think he's ever disappointed, Taelyn.
No, he's a pretty happy guy. Except when we were talking about his uniform. Gave us a stern look.
He did, didn't he?
Yeah. Got a screenshot of him poking his tongue out at the camera. Have to send that through to him later. He's a good agronomist, though. What's Blackie got? Was he under? He is, or couldn't quite get the jack back.
I saw an article, I'm assuming you did back in 2022, about Taelyn and his career during Careers Week.
Yes.
On the Bowls Australia website, yeah.
Yep.
I was just doing a bit of research. And
when was this?
I did some research just before the game. I just typed in Taylor Mail into Google. That was the first thing that came up.
Wow.
It's like May 2022, I think it was.
That's, yep. I remember exactly where I wrote that, when I wrote that, yeah. Because I was trying to chase him up. Yep, National Careers Week. Yeah, because now all of our bylines are gone from the update that we did recently. I was dirty on that. There's a lot of articles I've written that...
You can go back and just update them all.
Yeah, but...
It'll take forever.
I can't remember what days I did wraps for the AO in 2021.
Nathan Black, ooh, does that change things?
Quite possibly. Taelyn wondering.
The faintest of edges, and he might have made shot out at Nathan Black.
So yeah, agronomists assist farming operations, whether it's cropping or fruit. His area is cropping, so they do a lot of crop monitoring, and that involves walking through crops once a week to check for insects, weeds, or fungal diseases. Then we give advice relating to crops and try and fix any issues for the grower.
There you go.
Two to wait. Hits his own. Oh, there we go. Scotty Franklin, eat your heart out. Scotty Franklin, eat your heart out. That is as impressive as I've ever seen. Is he okay? He's limping a little. We'll get the replay here. Nathan Black. He's gone down hard. Hopefully no carpet burn. You okay, Blackie? Yep, it's beaten Scotty Franklin.
I don't know. We've had the dives this week.
That was serious commitment from Nathan Black. I reckon we can stop the game now. It's that's the pinnacle of the Nationals. He says that he deserves shot for it, and I reckon he'd be right, to be honest. Sorry, Taelyn.
Yeah, no, you had good weight, Taelyn. Good weight. And he does have it.
There you go. Well done, Blackie. It's all because of the dive. So 1 to South Australia. 6-4. First time someone's won back-to-back ends. Hopefully no carpet burn.
Poor Scotty Franklin. Had a few carpet burns.
Well, that was up there with Chrissy's.
That was good.
That was
all three.
All three were good.
They all have their own quirks.
Yep. Geez, England could have used that.
They could have?
Yeah. Well, in fairness, it was just going over their heads.
We had the poll early in the week between Scotty Franklin and Chrissy. We might need to do another one.
Might need to do it again.
3-way poll. Will McFarlane just drifting through. Mitchie Banks is currently holding one. Can he add another? Just got to die. So Scotty T looking to continue his run for South Australia. First time one of these teams has gone back-to-back ends. It's still only singles for South Australia. So Tassie at the moment, leading 6-3. Thanks to some big collects in the second and fourth end, a 4 and a 2. So some other results that are happening. Kurt Brown's Queensland team leads Victoria 7-6 after 7. Blake Narn from WA leads the Northern Territory 9-0. So they should be finishing on top in their section. Taelyn in front of Nathan Black 6-3 after 5. And Harvey McAllister leading Aaron Wilson 3-1 after 3 ends. So could an upset be on the cards? The ACT team would need to win by a significant amount to reach the top of the table. But if Harvey McAllister does defeat Aaron Wilson, it definitely gets him into a bronze medal playoff. Taylor Mail just fouls out. So Nathan Black still holding shot. In the women, Lisa Phillips leads Rebecca Van Ash 11-7 after 7, so high scoring affair on the outside green. Karen Murphy leads Faye Whitaker 12-3. Nathan Black just draws another one. Northern Territory leads ACT 7-3 after 5. And Jackie Field from South Australia leads the Western Australian team 13-6 after 6. He's just cutting under. So, 2 more to South Australia. It's 3 ends in a row for the Reds. And scores are now level, 6-all.
Yeah, it's been a solid fight back. Thanks for covering for me there, Connor. Was trying to cut this and get it onto social media. It's a brilliant piece of work by Nathan Black. We'll bring you an update on the comments and what comes of it. That is a superb effort, watching it again. He went down hard.
So you just feel like Nathan Black's team's really wrestled back the momentum in the last few ends. They've won 3 in a row. Making Taylor Mail play shots rather than just drawing. Will McFarlane. Because of bowls like that. Was that a hand that's holding a lot more than what we have seen? I know he's using aerodynamics, but this looks like that doesn't have the swoop that we had been seeing during sides and senior sides. Even that one there from Scotty T didn't really come back.
How is this looking? That is holding, Connor. Look at that. Look at the way that held.
Held beautifully. So
splendid shot.
sorry, I was watching Nathan Black.
Yeah, it's come up on.
Oh, it's great. Back to the bowls. So, Tassie's still holding one thanks to Ryan Guy Reese. Taelyn with good weight, but he's just finishing wide there. It's just not coming back like we have seen.
Is that wear and tear on the, just with so much action on the green, or?
Maybe, but it's also...
But it's carpet, though. Should it change that much?
No, it shouldn't. Probably just different areas of the green that's being used. The rink markers have changed. We're seeing sides that are a bit closer to us, closer to the ditch, and I think, I don't know if it's a bit higher on the side near the ditch. It might be just swooping off a ledge or something.
Arriving weight from Nathan Black. See if any comments come through on Facebook, nothing as of yet for Nathan Black's dive.
So 1 more to Tasmania.
7 shots to 6.
Wrestling back momentum after a run of 3 for South Australia. Great starter from Mitchie Banks. It's his first bowl really this way that he's nailed it. It's been good going towards the clubhouse, but just been this way. He's been falling short a bit.
It's allowed South Australia to really jump on. Or McFarlane. Going to work his way around the back. So South Australia, to put pressure on the ACT, need to win by 5. Need to make them sweat. Down at the moment. And if Tasmania win, then, well, this is a great set from Mitchell Banks.
Well, ACT were leading last time I looked.
Which would put them into the bronze medal match. Tasmania need to win. ACT need to lose to get through. South Australia, well, that's the bronze. The gold, I think, is pretty much a foregone conclusion the way that Aaron Wilson's team are playing.
Yeah, unless ACT beat them by, I think it was 10 shots or something.
Disco had an incredible side series, as you mentioned before, Connor. His rink almost somewhat carrying New South Wales in a way. Early on especially, winning big.
Speaking of big, Scotty T lining up.
He's got a good drive, and that has stayed in bounds. No, it hasn't. So we'll go again. And number 9. Wasn't looking too good, but Scotty T, we know that as a skip, he's got a pretty good drive on him. And they'll roll them all back.
So, Tassie just need to repeat that dose. Holding a good 3.
Yep.
Jack roll's a tiny bit longer than what Mitch rolled in a dead end. So probably just need to add a metre on his last.
Be annoying having to roll it again, especially when you've nailed it the last time and you're right on. A little bit short. Or McFarlane will want to make use of the second chance.
I'm just watching that replay of Nathan Black. I think it would have been Nathan Black didn't even need to go for it. Ryan Guy Reese had it saved, and he didn't have the forward momentum either, so I reckon he would have been fine.
And I think Blackie's might have been more of a fall than a dive. We'll call it a dive.
Yeah.
Well, again, who says bowls isn't high octane? Bowls is dangerous.
I've seen people be hit by jacks.
Joe Edwards had almost a crack in her bone because of a Ryan Bester drive.
Yeah. It's a dangerous sport. Actually, let's not say it's dangerous. People won't take it up.
I think they know what we're saying. And that is not a bad one there from Ryan Guy Reese.
Ryan is a twin.
Is he?
His brother Bryce looks exactly the same. I think I mentioned this on stream when we did Natalie Lewis. Always get confused about which one's which. And
yes. Oh, you did say that, yeah.
One of them comes up to me like, hey, mate. No idea which one they are. Still don't know which one the better bowler is.
Okay. Fighting words from Connor Munnings?
No, I don't know.
Is it because you can't tell them apart?
They're both very, very handy bowlers. I'll let them decide who they think's the best. Taelyn just needs a run. Just going to drop short. So Nathan Black looking to draw a shot, but there's a chance if he finishes under and sits Ryan's out, he can make it 2. Or he could just trail Jack. Yep, and he has.
Brilliant bowl.
Taelyn calling for the settle. Just running through. So, 1 for South Australia and a measure. Nathan Black on the backhand. Looking to add a 3rd.
Can he get there? Just doesn't have the weight. One kicked out by Scotty. Might have to get down and measure this one again. It's weird seeing Scotty wearing pants.
Yeah, it's confusing me.
I don't think I've ever seen Scott Thorburn wear pants in my life. But South Australia, Connor, in front at the halfway point of this game. 8 shots to 7. Chris Flavel watching on as well, saying being on the receiving end of a couple of moving jacks from his dad when he was younger. Chris, of course, Commonwealth Games silver medalist. Great to have his company. Quite handy at the Para-Nationals as well.
Great start for Mitch Banks. Mitch has really got the run of the green going this way. He's found his weight. He's found his line. Once again, two great rocks. Couldn't ask for much more. He looks a bit cursed, Scotty, in pants.
Cursed?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
A cursed image.
Really?
I don't know. I think it looks weird.
I wouldn't say cursed. I just think it's... I've never seen it.
I don't know. I just find it weird. Ryan just dropping short. Touch to the jack for Ryan would be ideal for Tasmania. I think he's just tracking under. Yep. Doesn't have the weight either.
Are we finally in for a close one here, Connor?
I reckon we are. I reckon it's going to be a good game. Close finish. There's a lot riding on the result of this game. Spot in the bronze medal playoff.
Could be in the offing. We look at the other scores that are going on in the men's triples. Got the Victorians doing fairly well against the Queenslanders. 11-10 after 11. Blake Nan in a pretty good spot as well. 17-1 up in the NT, so Western Australia look like they're going to go through to the final. And Aaron Wilson, 8-5 ahead. So as it stands, on a live score, we would have -3 and +1, so ACT would still be there.
Yep.
Still be in the bronze medal match.
Yep. Taelyn's just drawn another shot for Tasmania, so that could change in a second because Nathan Buck's stalking. We know when he stalks.
Yep.
It's usually good. Still to Tassie.
Would you put him back in front?
And put him in the bronze medal match on a live scoreboard.
Yes, it would. So every bowl holding different consequences. Not quite. So 2 to Tasmania, back in front. And as you said, Connor, a live score, live ladder. They are in the bronze medal match.
What's happening in the women's triples, Val?
It is. So at the moment, Mel Allen, Kelly McCarran and Lisa Phillips leading Jess McMullen, Debbie Lee and Rebecca Van Ash 15-10. Then Jessica Tell, Karen Murphy, Jamie Lee Warsnop leading Lacey Garrick, Debbie Dallaston and Faye Whitaker 15-9. So +5 for Victoria, +6 for New South Wales. Well, looks as though Victoria might be on their way to the final.
Just how quickly things change around. That Victorian team was on the bottom without the win at the start of round 2.
Yep. Then looking, might be WA in both finals here today.
You gave them an effort, sides.
I did. Well, Jackie Field is doing Jackie Field things. They're up 17-7, South Australians, and the NT 8-7 up on the ACT, which on a ladder would put South Australia. Yes, South Australia look like they could be on their way. South Australia, Victoria, most likely at the moment. In the women's. And New South Wales, WA in the men's for the spot at gold. That's what it looks like at the present time.
Very good from Ryan Guy Reese. Still looks pretty juicy for Scotty T. Nice shelf to sit off.
We know he's got a good drive.
Oh.
Oof. Well, you take them when you get them. It's a hell of a lot better for South Australia.
Yep. Still one down, still one to Tassie, so not all doom and gloom for the Apple Isle.
But a hell of a lot better if your name is Scott Fulborn. One of the most relaxed characters in the game. It's not quite going to get there.
Scotty T. He looks good. He is good.
That's number one. So Peter Thornton asking about the teams being from the same club. So some states you do have to be from the same club and some states you don't. So it all just depends. We were talking about that in the previous game. South Australia, you don't need to be. Tasmania, you don't need to be. Victoria, you don't need to be. I think New South Wales, you do. From memory. And Queensland, you don't.
Taelyn looking to correct his line from his first. It's just ducking under. Had pretty good weight. Just snuck past, so Nathan Black has a chance to draw for 2 and take back the lead.
Be lead change number 4. Nathan Black. How's his track?
It looks good.
It's looking very nice.
Our trail is even better.
Oh, he got it. And I tell you what, it's not just 2, Connor. That is 3. And that's the sort of stuff that was winning Nathan Black MVP awards at the Bowls Premier League. 11 shots to 9. 3 lead changes in the last 3 ends. Played 11. This one going down to the wire.
And yourself from Will McFarlane. But we know Mitch Banks, he's been playing really well this way.
So action tonight will be women's final, which at the moment looks as though it's going to be Victoria up against South Australia. Lisa Phillips, Jackie Field. Tell you what, a back Jackie Field in. She knows how to work this rink, that's for sure. This green is Jackie's field. Scotty puts one in. For Ryan to try and jump on this. Get a good look at that. Confident Robin wearing its one piece. Got to be gutsy to pull off the bodysuit.
Yeah, I wouldn't be doing it.
And that Robin, it's got it going on. If this Robin's a rockin', don't come a knockin'. And what has Nathan Black done here? Can he get underneath? He can. Can he stop now? Not quite. How is Nathan Black? He'll want this one to hold up. Oh, it's going to find its way through. So Tasmania, I'm really not sure, Connor, who's actually holding here.
Neither am I.
I'm favouring that wing bowl at 3 o'clock.
The Mitch Banks one?
Yep. But it could also be Nathan's at 11. Very close. Blackie says one to him. He's a good man. And this shot would indicate why Taelyn is playing with weight, because he thinks he does not want to hit that Mitch Banks bowl away. Had enough weight not to affect it. So South Australians will move further ahead. 3 of the last 4 ends. 12 shots to 9. The bronze medal spot starting to look a little better. We'll have a look at what's happening in the men's side of things. And it is currently 11-6 in favour of the New South Wales team of Aaron Wilson, leading Harvey McAllister by 5. So this would, on a live score, put the South Australians into the bronze medal match. The other section for the bronze medal, not sure which way that's going to go at the moment. I think it's still going to go the way of Queensland, even if they do drop their matchup against Victoria, which it looks like it's going to happen. So there's going to be 3 teams on 1 and 2, but Queensland just on shot difference. Unless Victoria run away with things, I need to pile on another 6 or 7 shots.
Mitchy Banks, first one was pretty good. Doesn't look happy with his next one. Needs a hurry. Needs a run. It's just not going to.
So you feel as though that South Australia, if they can get this end and really take a stranglehold here, they can get the momentum and pull away.
Yeah. Yeah, Tassie really need to win this end or the next end to keep their chances alive.
How was the swoop there on Scotty's XGs?
Well, we were chatting how it didn't really turn going back the other way, but yeah, some good swoop there from those XGs.
Well, not a bad one there from Ryan Guy Reese. So multiple here for Tasmania would be huge. They've only scored the one multiple since end 4. And it's what got them out to their lead early. That was 6-2 ahead. 4 lead changes. We had 5 in the first game before Victoria ran away with it. Blackie with weight. Just missing. Just trying to clear those 2 bowls away. Taylor will not want to fatten up this target. Probably, mate. I don't mind what Taylor's done there, putting that bowl in that spot.
Cheeky little blocker.
Scotty saying that he's back to the hard shot and the hard distance, so this may be fiddly weight. Well, it's not fiddly weight. It's starting to move down. That is coming. Just not enough. Fine effort from Nathan Black.
This is be good for Tassie.
Yep. Taelyn can put in another, make it 3. Just can land on his 2 bowls, really. The right weight.
Yep.
Make 3.
He looks tight.
Can he knock his own up? No. Be disappointed with that. It's close. Not close enough. They are going to measure. So it is. So they're not quite in front, but could help them as they search for that bronze medal. Looks as though New South Wales and WA are going to be heading to the gold medal match tonight. On the women's side of things, which we're going to be covering, we will be bringing you, seems as though it's going to be South Australia. I think it's almost guaranteed. They're 20-9 ahead after 12. South Australia up against, well, wow. This is starting to escalate. Victoria and New South Wales have both stormed away from their direct opponents, but Victoria, after a 14-shot win in the last game, already have a 11-shot advantage over New South Wales. So Beck Van Ash will need to start roping them back for Karen Murphy's squad to get into the finals or the gold medal match, because they're 22-9 ahead outside. That's after 14. So they're plus 13.
Okay.
then Lisa Phillips is plus 10. So they've gained net 3 on them, so they still need to pull back 8 shots. Very interesting that Beck Van Ash, Deborah Lee and Jess McMullen are not flying out there outside. Because we know how prolific the Tasmanians have been when playing on the outdoor greens.
Weird has picked up. It's flying out there.
Yep. So plenty of permutations. Played 13 ends here. We've got 5 to go. It's anyone's jack to find at the present time.
Yeah, both teams have really just been scratching around. No team has really taken the stranglehold on this game. There's not really been a player that's been dominating. It's a strange game.
Mm.
It's a close one, but it doesn't
strange.
feel close.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, exactly. You kind of feel like South Australia have all the momentum at the moment, but again, that could change on a dime. Definitely hasn't been as shot for shot as some of the other matches we've seen, but players adjusting, adapting. Scotty talking about adjusting and adapting. Well, that'll do. That'll do very well.
If I was Taelyn, I'd be looking for the bowl. If you clean that out, you've got the next 4. If you get it onto the jack, it'll probably kill. Just going for the draw. Needs to get down. Oh, that'll work. Well, I didn't see it like that. That'd be one back for Tassie. He had plenty of options, Taelyn. He had his own to push up, get the jack clean, or, as he did, get the wing one and hit it in sideways.
Beck has just scored a 4 outside. It's this one from Nathan Black. Pushes. Oh, boy. That'll be 2. If you don't laugh, you cry. So yeah, Beck has just scored a 4 outside to make it 20-14. Kaz has dropped a 1, 22-10. So now that's plus 6. It's plus 12. Which means that Kaz needs to pull back 5 shots. So very tense for that final spot. That's or for that grand final spot tonight. Taelyn. Oh. Oh, what has that done? What has that done?
Not much, just made it more 2.
Do you think so?
Yeah, still 2. It's just made a target bigger for Nathan Black, that's all. And
yeah.
He was lucky he didn't clip Nathan's in.
So Nathan Black, he'll be lining out for this.
Wait, it is. Telling it to be good. Spills the jack into the pit, and I'll tell you what, I reckon they're one or two up here. South Australia, that's a wonderful bowl. Tasmanian bowl out of bounds. Don't think it went in the ditch. That is a 1, but still a huge bowl. So 13-11. 1, 2, 3, 4 ends to go.
Handy start from Will McFarlane. Finishing a good home. That did have some swoop on it. I'm wondering if it's turning more coming away from the clubhouse than it is going towards.
Yeah, it is very interesting. We've had a bit of difference going in both directions. It's all about how these players adapt to all that sort of stuff, though.
Watch this one come in.
Yeah. Came in fairly nicely.
Yeah, it did.
See on this hand. Let's come back as well.
Whoa. What happened to that bowl? That bowl straightened.
Big time. Even Taelyn, you could hear him say, whoa, what happened there?
I thought it was way under. But it's probably even second shot. I was about to say that things are looking dicey for Tasmania, but
yeah,
second shot.
Scotty is looking pretty good. He's really coming into his own at the moment, Scotty T. And have a look at that one. Dart back in.
It's the trousers.
Yep. What's the movie? Sisterhood of the Travelling Bands?
Yeah.
Scotty's got him on at the moment.
It's Ryan. Going away, but that is way under.
Stayed on too.
So it's 3 for Nathan Black and his merry crew. So you feel Tassie really need to win this end if they're going to stay in this contest. South Australia starting to pull away, starting to flex their muscles. And Nathan Black, he has big muscles.
Been looking at him, have you?
Look at those calves.
Oh, bit of weight.
And got rid of their back one.
Oh, yeah, I think the calf contest, I think that's Wayne Rudiger. He wins that. Another South Australian. The best you'll see. By a long way. Nathan Black. Going to add another.
I like the seagull at top.
Yeah, it's not bad, is it? Is Blackie there? Is Blackie there? Hasn't created a target at least.
Taelyn line out wide again.
Yep. Didn't muck around. And the exact same result.
Well.
Scotty kicks one. There's the second. Now, is it 3? Scott says yellow. It is 3, Connor. 17. All of a sudden, I'm not sure where this has escalated from, but 16, to 11. And yeah, again, sort of after the 9th or 10th end, one team has just found it more than the other.
Similar to the game this morning with Lisa Phillips. They're pretty close.
Yep.
And then Lisa Phillips just stormed away at the end.
So, speaking of Lisa Phillips, let's see what's happening there. Beck Van Ash has pulled back. Ooh. Another 2 shots. Karen Murphy has lost another shot. So, Kaz plus 11. And Lisa Phillips plus 4. But that match, that's still got 4 ends to play. And that means that plus 4 takes Lisa Phillips to plus 15 and Karen Murphy to plus 11 in the race for the gold medal.
So Kaz was be hoping Beck wins, pretty much.
Yes, yeah. Because Beck won't be able to catch Kaz on shot difference unless
something happens.
Unless, unless Faye Whitaker pulls back some major numbers. Men's side of things. Well, the Victorians against Queensland, 22-10 in front. So could they be mounting a charge for the bronze medal match? Let's have a look. How many ends have they played? Because they might have just jumped Queensland. There's 1 end to go. So plus 12 takes them to minus 6. 7 minus 12 is minus 5. So if the Victorians win the final end outside against Queensland's men, that means that Queensland will miss out on a bronze medal position. Because I don't think the NT can conjure anything up outside. They're down 21-8.
Ryan Guy, bit of luck.
Can't quite see what's happening out there. But a lot of drama going on. So definitely going to be WA in the gold medal match. We've got 3 ends to complete here. Aaron Wilson up only by 3 shots against Harvey McAllister. But this 5-shot margin that the South Australians needed were the ACT to lose is exactly where they stand now.
I think Victoria got 2.
They did. Are they just taking a 2? Wow. So Queensland might be out of the men's triples. We'll find out. Big upset.
So Tassie really need to win this end.
Yeah, desperately.
If Victoria come back from the bottom of the ladder to finish in 3rd, or finish in 2nd in that section, that's quite remarkable.
Yeah. Quite unbelievable. Victoria might have just, I don't know how they've manufactured a...
Like great ball from Taylor Mayle.
Manufactured a spot in this bronze medal match if they have. This is quite unbelievable. Yeah, they've won by 14 shots. They have jumped Queensland.
So 1 win and 2 losses get you into the bronze medal playoff.
I think across both. That happened at the... We'll talk about it after this bowl from Blackie.
So the target's a bit bigger for Blackie after that bowl from Taelyn.
And no good. So they will score here. So it's like it happened in the ATP finals last week for Alex de Minaur.
Oh, yeah.
Somehow, after losing an unlosable match in the end to Lorenzo Musetti, needed to beat Taylor Fritz in straight sets, got that done, and then Carlos Alcaraz beat Lorenzo Musetti in straight sets. Means that de Minaur went 1 and 2 and got into the semi-finals, as this is a ripper from Taelyn Mayle.
Tell you what, Tassie could get a big number here and be right back in this contest.
Because then if they win, they go into the bronze medal match.
That's the 3. Takes the score to 14-16.
That is huge. 2 shots the difference. 2 ends to play. And as it stands, Aaron Wilson has just scored a 4 to go from 12-9 to 16-9 in front.
Oh, so the ACT team would come back as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
there was only 3 shots the difference. So now it's just win and in, it seems, for either of these 2 teams. Win and you're into bronze.
Quite remarkable if South Australia and Victoria go into the bronze medal playoff after sitting on the bottom of their respective tables going into the last round.
Quite incredible, yeah, you're right.
So Mitch Banks, great start. Tassie, just what the doctor ordered. Taylor Mayle looking quite relaxed. He shakes his head.
He ain't moving. He's got a big smile on his face. It's been a long few days for Taelyn.
It's looking good from Will McFarlane. It's looking great. Ryan is finishing right at the back of the rink, so the call from a laid-back Taylor Mail is not bad at all. I think his eyes will be lighting up a little bit. Ooh, and that makes it even look even better. So, Matt Lucas is with us right now.
Yum yum.
There's the yum yum. So I think Taelyn will be going hard at that.
So there has been a little delay with the scoreboard being updated, but it is 16-14. That is confirmed. Andrew McGorman saying, Val, if you curse South Australia here.
Peter Thornton making a good point. Would be fair to say on carpet, the natural light side turns more and quicker than assisted light
Yeah,
areas.
that's true.
Yeah, I reckon that could be a really good point. And that's probably why it doesn't look like it turns as much going towards the clubhouse because there's less windows up there. That's a really good point. I like it. Taylor Mao. I have to open it up a bit. Probably go back to the draw. Doesn't want to get rid of his own. If his own goes, he's back to 3 down. So he's only 1 down at the moment. So it's a draw to sit Scotty T's shot bowl.
Can he do it? To provisionally trim the margin back to 1, unless he can do something even more magical. This is looking pretty good from Taelyn Mail. This is looking pretty good from Taelyn Mail. Sign it, stamp it, deliver it.
There's that little rest he had up this end, laid back. Rest his muscles.
Running weight from Nathan Black. It kind of makes you dizzy when you're watching his bowl come down on screen.
Yeah.
So, one more to Tasmania. We have a one-end shootout here pretty much. So, if Tasmania win the end, so let's have a look at what's happening. So, we know that WA, they're going into the grand final. WA going into the grand final. 16-9 in favour of Aaron Wilson over Harvey McAllister. So that means New South Wales, they're fine. But if it remains this way, South Australia will go... Oh, it all depends on the Harvey McAllister. If this is an end win to Tasmania go into the bronze medal match to play Victoria. If the ACT can hold on by or lose by just enough, then they'll go through. But if South Australia can just win this end, it puts the pressure on. Lucky we're keeping track of the scores. It's been a little issue. So 16-15 in favour of South Australia. That is correct. They weren't quite sure it was the last end or not.
Well, I think the skips forgot to do the live scoring. That's why our scoreboard didn't update.
They did forget.
I thought it might have been a little glitch or something, but no. Alex and I checked, and it was the skips just didn't mark it. Doesn't matter to Mitchie what end it is because Mitch Banks, he's put 2 right on it.
Yep. So 16-15, that's what the score is. So if Tassie win this end, they'll go into the bronze medal match.
Even with a draw?
Even with a draw. Okay. Or unless the ACT come back.
Yep.
But the draw...
They're on the last end as well, aren't they, ACT?
It didn't look like it on the live score. Let me just have a quick look at what their board is doing.
So, if I was Ryan Guy Racy, I'd be going right around the back.
Alex has just seen it, 21-9 in favour of Aaron Wilson at the moment.
Okay. So, that's a bit of could be handy, but if we're hoping to add like a foot or more on Ryan Guy Racy, finishing where those yellow bowls are, Scotty T. Trail will do it for South Australia. Oh, it's not far away, but he's just put the jack on the other side. So now it's just going to be changing hands and doing the same on the other side. Yep, Taelyn calling Ryan Guy, Reese. To cover those back bowls.
South Australia had a 5-shot lead. They've dropped to 3 and a 1 in the last 2 ends. Can they get a bit of black magic at the end to try and finish this off?
That's a very handy bowl there. Scotty Thorborn changing hands. Similar shot to what he just played, but on the opposite hand.
Scotty T. Oh, it's rubbing up. Not quite getting there.
It's one of Tasmania.
Which, at the moment, would see them into the bronze medal match. WA and New South Wales look home and hosed for gold. Or for the final, anyway.
So Taelyn will be coming up on the backhand. No, he's going forehand. I guess he doesn't want to turn Scotty T's in, but I wouldn't want to leave anything jack high for Nathan Black, but Taelyn, he's close.
Taelyn Mail.
That's fine, it's good.
Yep. Well, that gives him the absolute win. Holding 2. So outside, we have seen the New South Wales team win by 10, 25-15. Rebecca Van Ash has gotten to within 4. Yeah, sorry, in the women's. Lisa Phillips leads Rebecca Van Ash by 4, which would be just enough to see them into the final by 5 shots.
Okay.
So Beck can reel in those 5. Blackie with weight. Blackie with weight. He's close.
Killed it.
Killed it. We go again. What a save from Nathan Black. Down game. And they'll go in the same direction. It was really one of the only options, wasn't it? Can't quite see a scoreboard out there for Rebecca Van Ash.
Well, I see Jess with the jack, so I'm going to assume that.
Oh, yes. So, does that mean we've either got... So, on one side of the women's draw, we will have... Looks like it's going to be South Australia. The other side, we don't know if it's New South Wales or Victoria.
To Victoria, if Tassie do come back and beat them, they could fully drop out of not even playing off for a medal.
I'm just checking.
Because Tassie would jump them in that section.
Yes, so Tassie would go into the bronze medal match.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. So they could go all the way down, which would hurt.
Yeah.
Considering how well they've played and they've been in that position for a long time. As Jess McMullen dropped the jackal, that is a short end. They've just measured it.
Yeah.
So let's see what the score is. We still don't know. As we start this one again, Will McFarlane. It's a lot closer this time. So an enthralling afternoon session. And we don't know who's going into the bronze medal match. It's going to be New South Wales versus WA in the men's final. Women's final. South Australia look like they're going to get there. They're up by 11 with 2 ends to play, so they're going to have to drop 2 full counts. So they're in. But who will they face? Is it going to be Victoria or New South Wales? Or Will McFarlane, he wants to put South Australia into the bronze medal match tonight. Karen Gatto, Lainey McGorman, Jackie Field. Make up one half of the women's final. Men's sorted as we've gone through. Scotty T gets one behind. 2 bowls in really good homes. We have to see Taelyn try and go and kill it now.
I'm just thinking that I'd nearly just look for Jack in a Pit bowl. I mean, you have nothing to lose apart from the game. But
and a shot at a bronze.
Yeah, but it's not like a sides championship where you worry about the overall and you're drawing.
Yeah.
You need a shot.
Beck has taken a 3 outside. So 22-21, which means that they're +1. Their +1 at the moment is enough.
And
Lisa Phillips, so they would be in by 2 shots.
Well, I think Beck's holding at the moment. I
think it's the last end.
Yeah, Beck's holding 1. So
could we see Tasmania in the bronze medal? If they score a 2.
Yeah, Taylor Mail. He'll have to do it with his last.
And Nathan Black needs to put shots in because They still don't know what's going to happen with this ACT matchup. (21-9) is the current score, so that's heavily in the favour of whoever wins or draws this match. If it's a draw for Tasmania, they'll go through.
Is Tasmania playing for bronze medal? Spot in a bronze medal match in both the men's and the women's, and a one shot down in the last end.
Yep, that's exactly right. Nathan Black, a little tuck on this jack would not go astray. A little touch on this jack would not go astray. Well, it's going to come down to this for Taelyn. Wait it is. Will he kill it? He's close. And he's not close enough. So what does Blackie do? Is he going to bowl it? He has a quick squiz at what's happening around the rinks.
He's in the calculations.
I think he's going to take it. Should he bowl this?
I'd bowl it. You don't know what's happening. I'm not sure. Nathan Black doing the widest straw possible.
Don't blame him.
Shortest.
So it'll be 1, we think, to South Australia.
It's a pretty good effort still coming back.
Yep, that's a handy effort at 100%. So they'll win at 17-15. Looks as though, so that'll put them to -7 at the moment. The ACT with a couple of ends to play. 12 shots down. So they're -16 with 2 ends to play. They've still got to make up 9 shots, which is going to be mightily difficult. I missed what happened outside. Shaking hands. So a bit of a discussion.
I think Victoria would have won that because I can see one of Lisa Phillips' bowls at the other end. Yeah. That'll be Victoria up. So Lisa Phillips not playing her last bowl. And Jess McMullen's shaking her head.
Yep. Seems that way.
Body language.
Yep. Yeah, they're all in conversation outside. Okay, so, well, that will do us. We'll be back with the women's final tonight. That is going to be, seemingly, we think, Victoria versus South Australia. That is coming up very shortly at in about an hour and 15 minutes' time. Could be pushed forward, but we think an hour and 15 minutes' time. Stay tuned here on Bowls Australia's YouTube channel. We'll be back then.